in the palpation lab, we found and evaluated the major reproductive structures of the female bovine, including the cervix, uterine body, uterine horns, and ovaries. We used the pelvic ridge as a landmark to identify where the rest of the reproductive tract would be located.
In the bovine semen collection lab, we began by measuring the bull's scrotal circumference. This is an accurate predictor of a bull's daily sperm output. After that, we palpated the bull per rectum to find his seminal vesicles and roughly determine their size, which can help determine if the bull has seminal vasculitis or some other abnormalities. Lastly, we attempted to use electroejaculation to collect semen from the bull. We looked at what little semen we were able to collect from him in the microscope, and it had a fair motility.
Oocytes may be extracted using OPU in live donors or from removed ovaries post-mortem for the mass production of oocytes to be used in research or in the production of IVF embryos, or from genetically superior females. Once all tertiary follicles have been aspirated, oocytes are looked for in a search dish, and then moved through a series of wash wells to remove any pathogens such as BVD.
In lab, there were multiple stations to evaluate sperm for motility, morphology, concentration, and live or dead. We evaluated motility on a scale of 0 to 5, with 0 being dead sperm and 5 being extremely motile sperm. The sperm evaluated during lab had an average motility of 1.4 and about 21.3% were motile. In order to determine morphology, we counted 333 sperm as either normal, 1 degree, or 2 degree abnormal. To determine concentration, we counted the number of sperm in 5 squares of the hemocytometer. The concentration of sperm I counted in lab was 770 million. Lastly, to determine live or dead, the sperm that was living was not stained while the dead sperm was stained. We counted the stained sperm versus the not stained sperm to determine live or dead sperm.
In the artificial insemination lab, we learned how to prep for artificial insemination and perform the task on a heifer. Prepping was quick and easy once you knew what to do. Once you got to your heifer, you had to palpate her per rectum to find her cervix and grab onto it. Then you wiped the vulva with 4 different cloths and put the breeding rod through and into the vagina. You push the breeding rod through to the anterior vagina until it reaches the cervix, where you will feel it with your other hand. Now you can maneuver the cervix around the breeding rod and breed your cow.
During lab, we analyzed and dissected a cow placenta. We located major structures including the cotyledons, amniotic cavity, and umbilical cord. Upon cutting through the myometrium, we could specifically locate the fetal cotyledons and the elantrochorion. In order to expose the fetus, we cut through the amnion and amniotic cavity.